Hermes was one of the 12 Olympian gods, and was god of trade, thieves, travelers, sports, athletes, and border crossings, guide to the underworld.
According to Greek mythology, Hermes was the son of Zeus and Maia, a daughter of Atlas and one of the Pleiades. Hermes is generally believed to have been born in a cave, in Mount Selene in Arcadia. Due to his relation to Atlas, Hermes is known also as Atlantides. As the god of boundaries and transitions, Hermes was known to be quick and cunning, and had the ability to freely move between the mortal and divine worlds. It is this skill that made him a luck-bringing messenger to the gods, and intercessor between mortals and the divine. Hermes is portrayed as a precocious child. Not long after his birth, the god crawled out of his cradle and made his way to Pieria, in Thessaly. There, he demonstrated his wit and cunning as a thief, by stealing some of Apollo's oxen. In order to avoid detection from the tracks left behind by the animals, Hermes put boots on the feet of the stolen oxen, and led them to Pylos in the Peloponnese. Apollo, being the god of prophecy, was able to find out that his oxen had been stolen by Hermes, and went to Selene to confront the thief. Maia refused to believe Apollo, and showed the god her son, who was fast asleep in his cradle. He realized that he was not able to deceive Apollo, and led him to Pylos, where he returned his oxen. When Apollo heard the sounds of the lyre, he decided to strike a deal with Hermes. Apollo decided to let Hermes keep his oxen, in exchange for this musical instrument, and his offer was accepted. From his first act of stealing Apollo's cattle, Hermes became known as the god of thieves and trickery. In many tales, he doesn't use strength to win battles, but cunning and guile. Whenever Zeus needed something, or someone retrieved, he would send the trickster Hermes. Zeus sent him to steal the sinews of Zeus back from the monster, Typhon. Zeus, impressed by Hermes' skill in persuasion and bartering, decided to make him the messenger of the gods. It is due to these skills, that Hermes is also regarded to be the patron of merchants and diplomats. His son Pan, was half man, half goat. Pan's mother was named Dryope, and she was terrified of her son's strange appearance. He is the god of goat herds and shepherds. He is mostly human in appearance but, with goat horns and goat feet. He was the only one other than Hades, and Persephone, who was allowed to leave the underworld without consequence. The god is also shown wearing a broad-brimmed hat, symbolizing his role as a traveler. Lastly, Hermes is commonly portrayed wearing sandals with wings on them, which allowed him to travel swiftly from one place to another. These winged sandals were lent to the hero Perseus, during his quest to slay Medusa.